An appeals court just wrapped up hearing an argument for a new trial for Janet Hinds.
She was convicted of killing Chattanooga police officer Nicholas Galinger in a DUI crash 4 years ago. And Liam Collins has that story from Knoxville.
Thursday marks 4 years since Officer Nicholas Galinger died on Hamill Road, but it still clearly feels like yesterday for his family as they sat in the courtroom and teared up hearing some of the more graphic details about his death. You may remember Officer Galinger was hit while fixing a manhole on Hamill Road. That's when police say he was hit by Janet Hinds after she had a night out of drinking in North Georgia. And it's her blood alcohol content that lawyers honed in on Wednesday when asking the judges for a new trial. Hinds' lawyers argued her blood alcohol content was measured improperly. Since she turned herself in almost 2 days later, a state witness watched surveillance video from the restaurant showing how many drinks she had and her behavior afterwards. Her lawyers said that they tried to introduce their own calculations that had different results and said the state's witness agreed with them.
The state did nothing to prove that Ms. Hinds was average. Her weight obviously was not an average because she was 20 pounds heavier than the average.
The range of the BAC, it was completely over 0.08. So if you only change the weight, it was still over the legal limit.
The sticking point here is that Hinds' lawyer argued that this was not a scientific way to determine her blood alcohol content. They also mentioned that the state's expert didn't use Janet Hinds' correct weight in his calculations. They used 150 pounds, but she was actually 168 pounds when she was booked. But ultimately, it will all come down to this 3-judge panel to decide what they want to do with this case. They could either send it back down to the lower courts for a new trial or stay with that 11-year sentence, but it could be months before they issue their final decision. Reporting in Knoxville, Liam Collins, Local 3 News.